My name's Hadija. I'm an accessory designer. Now if you look at this outfit, it looks like there's another shirt layered under her black tank top. But it's actually not. It's a hipband. And it's a really neat concept. And how it works, it's a band and it sits right at your hip like another layer. So the whole concept is to basically extend a short t-shirt without having to put on another tank top underneath. Basically hated my butt hanging out in my jeans, to be honest. And it was a while ago, it was a couple years ago, and it was before sort of the longer shirts were really in. I ended up accidentally just pulling a tube top down from under my shirt, and I really liked the look of it, and I ended up wearing the tube top as a hipband. For a while, and I had a sewing machine, started making up a bunch of stuff, and people would ask me all the time, where is that, or where'd you get it? And so anyways, that's the whole story of the hipband. A little accident that sort of, you know, kind of started my whole life and career. You can wear them with jeans, they're great with yoga pants. All the bands come reversible, so you can just flip it if you wanted to switch it up and show a different look. I've been in Calgary since university. I've been here almost 10 years now. Like my dad and his business, he was in advertising. He had a lot of friends that worked for the Canadian consulate, and actually they were at a party once, and my dad grabbed a Canadian flag from one of the desks, and I had that my whole life. I had it everywhere in my room, like everywhere we traveled. But it was just, I think my family always had that idea for me. I wasn't gonna stay in Africa for school. We weren't sure where I was gonna go or what I was going to do, but it was definitely, they wanted that life for me. So yeah, Calgary was the starting point. The great thing with the hipband too is it's a really neat way to layer, because a lot of the times with low-rise pants, when you lean over, you found a lot of times that your shirts do right up. So when you lean over, the great thing with the band is that it stays in place really well. Another great way to wear them is higher up as well, like a bandeau belt. So if you have a low V-neck shirt or a t-shirt or a sweater or a dress, just throw it up here, sort of like a tube top, like a bandeau belt. It's a great way, it covers it up. You don't need a whole camisole underneath. You can sort of replace the camisole with a hipband. I initially went into this thinking, you know, I wasn't sure where it's going to go, but you can't go into anything thinking it's not going to work out. I remember saying to myself that worst case scenario, these were just going to be Christmas presents, and look where it's taken me. I've got stores interested, I've launched a maternity line, and I'm just so excited. It's done so much for my personal growth as well as just feeling like you can really do anything. So I would just say go for it.
Hipband is sold at 4 locations in Calgary, both Eye Appeal stores, the Art Gallery of Calgary, and Rewind Clothing. Check out Living Calgary's website for the details.